Well, good afternoon. How is everybody today? I am going to be doing a makeup video right now, and I just want to start from the beginning to the end, okay? So the first thing we always want to make sure of is that our skin is nice and clean, of course. I just recently got these at Big Lots for $1, and they're just cleansing tissues with collagen and vitamin E in them. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, which is very, very good for your skin. And so I'm using these to cleanse my skin. Okay, so make sure your skin is cleansed. I'm going to let it dry for a minute. And then after you cleanse your skin, it's very, very important to moisturize it. Okay, so what I use the oil of Olay, age defining advanced. It's got hyaluronic acid in it, which is very good for your skin. I've used oil of Olay for years. I love oil of Olay. Um, I've always it makes my skin so nice and soft. And I just put it on everywhere. On my face and on my neck. And it helps to give the makeup a good foundation. So your skin isn't too dry, so it'll go on nice. Okay. So now we've got the moisturizer on. Something else I do want to recommend, which has worked very well for me, I do have some sunspots here. Like I've got this here and I've got a little scar over there. I have been derma rolling my skin for about 6 months now, which makes a big difference. And I've been using this MD Selections Retinol and Ferulic Brightening Serum that I got at Amazon for $10. And I use this every night, and my spots have absolutely improved a lot. So it's also very good, even if you're not going to do makeup, make sure you're doing good skincare. You're at least cleansing your face with a good cleanser, even if it's just soap. Um, as you get older, though, soap is very drying. So it's always best to, get a creamy cleanser or something, with moisture in it, not just plain old soap. Okay? So I recently got a Bare Minerals kit. It's a beginner's kit. It's called a beginner's kit. It comes with a foundation, the mineral veil, which is like a setting powder, and then and the primer, which is absolutely amazing. Bare Minerals Primetime Original Foundation Primer. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's expensive, but everybody raves about Bare Minerals, so I wanted to give it a try. And this primer, ladies, it feels like velvet when it goes on. It's just basically a clear substance, and you really don't need a lot. And when you put it on, you feel like you're putting on velvet. It is just amazing. Just amazing. Now, I'm actually not putting it on my lids because I do have some eyeshadow primer. Okay. And since we are getting older, we tend to want to put our products on this way. I do too. But the professionals say always put your products on going upward so as not to you know make the skin want to go down further since you're already sagging at this age. I am 61 years old. So just so you know that. And I think I've just been blessed with good genetics. I have pretty good skin for my age. Just have this sunspot right here and a little scar right there. Now, that's my primer. So the next thing I'm going to do, if I can find it, well, where did it go? Huh. Give me a moment here. I have way too much makeup. That is strange. Where did my concealer go? Here it is. This is my Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles. And this concealer has gotten amazing, amazing reviews. And to get it out, you just need to click on it a lot to get the product out. And it has this soft applicator to it. It's a sponge. And it is very lightweight and it feels really, really good on your skin. Really, really good. It's very good and it feels absolutely amazing on your skin. So, as you can see, it does have very good coverage. I have a serious problem with dark under circles, so that's that. And then you want to just blend it in with a blending brush. And voila, there's your concealer. Now, I do watch several beauty channels on YouTube, one of them being Hot and Flashy, and she has mature skin. I believe she's in her 50s, and she has shared some tips with us on how she keeps her concealer looking good. So what she does is she gets a brush, puts it in her setting powder, okay, which for me would be the Mineral Veil, and she just pats it on right on the concealer. Just pats it on like this. Then we want to get as much off as we can. And then just do this. And it makes your concealer look very fresh and dewy. That's a tip that really does work. So I was very, very impressed with that. Now, I'm going to put my base on, my foundation. Well, before I do that, I'm going to put this eyeshadow primer. Now, this is the NYX products. I have discovered I love NYX products. They're very reasonably priced and they're very good quality. So this is the Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer from NYX. Okay. And I'm going to put this on my eye so that it will dry while I'm putting my foundation on. Actually, I'm going to do my contouring first. I'm just an everyday person just like you. I am by no means a professional, so of course I'm not going to remember. But these are the steps you should do. Always your moisturizer first, your primer. Now, if you don't use primer, that's okay. We didn't have primer back in the 70s and 80s, did we? So these are just products they've made to enhance your beauty and make our makeup last longer. It's not a necessity. But if you do wear makeup a lot and you want it to stay fresh, using a foundation primer and an eyelid primer helps it to last a long, long time. Since I've started using eyelid primer, my eyeshadow stays on for at least 12 hours or until I take it off. So that's quite amazing. So my next step is going to be my concealer. Okay. Here we go. Another NYX product. Okay. This is their light contouring palette. And I am going to put the lightest color in here on the sides of my nose. What we're basically doing is trying to decrease the look of our wrinkles, okay? So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go, these lines that come down, basically any wrinkles that we have around our face, we're going to put the lightest shade of contour on, okay? Now, I'm putting it over my eyebrows to accentuate my eyebrows. And if you need more instruction, I've gotten these instructions from Hot and Flashy. Okay. And on my chin, she basically just said you do a heart shape, okay, for your light contouring. Now that's the light contouring, okay? Now, to accentuate our cheekbones, we're going to put a darker color over our cheekbones. Okay. Now, I do the fish thing to find my cheekbones. So, my cheekbone's right there. I'm going to be putting that darker color right there. And this is what a contoured face should look like. All right. Now we are going to blend that in. Okay. Just to get rid of those harsh lines that we just did on our face. And also this dark line that we did over here on our cheekbone. Now, this is cream, okay? This is a cream contour palette. If you're going to use powder, that would come on after your foundation. And you would basically do the same rules, okay? All right, so I would say that's blended in pretty nicely. Now we're going to put on our foundation. And this is my Bare Minerals beginner's kit, which is amazing. I hope to someday be able to afford it. Of course, a lot of us can. It's very expensive. But I wanted to try it because I've heard so many good things about it. Okay. So we're going to put the minerals on. Now, it is recommended that you do not put foundation under your eyes because it can accentuate your lines and wrinkles. Bare Minerals is amazing, ladies. It is so soft. But I know we all can't afford it, but there are other mineral powder foundations that you could try. I absolutely love them myself. Now, I have normal skin, okay? So I do fine with the mineral powder foundation. It really depends on your skin type. I would think that you could still use it with dry skin as long as you do your moisturizing and your priming. That should be fine. All right, so there's my foundation. I've done my contouring. I've done my foundation. Now I am going to do some blush. This is a blush stick that I really, really like. This is, let's see, a Wet n Wild. All right, a Wet n Wild blush stick, and I really, really like it. Doesn't really say what color. Well, yeah, it does say what color it is. It's number 603. And I can't really read the name of it, but it's very pretty, okay? So now I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to go over my cheekbones with it, right there. And then I'm just going to blend that in. I've blended in my blush. All right, so I've blended in my blush. Now I am going to put my mascara on my eyes so that we can get that done before we do our eyeshadow, okay? That is something that another channel I watch is Fabulous 50s, and I have followed a lot of her tips as well, all right? And she recommended putting the mascara on first. Now, this is a brand new mascara for me that I got from Amazon. I get all of my products from Amazon. I live out in the country and I don't have any Walmarts around here, so everything's from Amazon. This is called Secret Express Control Makeup, and it's a fiber type mascara, which is supposed to be a little bit of a thicker consistency, and it's supposed to make your eyes look fuller and thicker. So I'm going to put that on. And I find that if I really take my time putting it on, it does make my eyes look a lot, eyelashes look a lot more longer and thicker. I'm pleased with it. You just can't rush it. This is the type of mascara you really can't. You really shouldn't rush anything, but you know how you are in the mornings when you're in a hurry. But it really helps to really concentrate on putting this on so that, and there you go for my mascara. All right, now I have a new palette, so I'm going to be a little bit wild today. One thing I love to do is experiment with eye color. All right. So this was a gift for me. This is Top Beauty. It's got 48 color eyeshadows in it. It's got a combination of matte, shimmer, and metallic colors, as you can see. It even has red. I've never tried red on my eyes. But what I want to do here is put some gold on my lids and try and put some red around it just to see how it looks. It'll probably be very different, but it's intriguing. The idea is very intriguing to me. So my eyelid primer is on, it's dry. So now I'm going to start putting on my eye color. Ooh, nice. Very nice. And I'm going to be putting this gold on my eyelids. Very highly pigmented. It's very, very nice. I like it. So there is the gold. Now I'm going to experiment with this deep red just to see. Wow. And now I'm going to try and blend it in. Let's see if I have a better blending brush. Let's try this one. Now, of course, this is a very unusual look. I know, guys. But I was just curious because I have so many beautiful colors in this palette. And of course, this isn't something I would do on a regular basis, but I just thought we'd experiment a little bit today. Very dramatic effect, like if you're going to be on stage or, in a dark bar or something. But, and of course, the gold alone is very, very pretty. Okay, so we could very easily just take off this red, which probably isn't the best look, but I did want to see how that looks on the eyes. Quite interesting, isn't it? But I think I would definitely prefer just to have the gold and then maybe a bronze or something above it, something a little darker maybe, which is what you usually do with your eyes. So I'm not sure if this will work. I have found that when I use the eye primer, I actually need to use Vaseline to get my eye makeup off. So this really is not doing the job. These little cleansing cloths, they're helping a little though. An interesting look. But if I had Vaseline, which I actually do right here, I could just take this red off, and I think it would look very nice the way it is. So, I've never used eye primer before, ladies, and it really does a good job of keeping eyeshadow on here for a long time. See how the Vaseline really gets it off? I will be getting some mineral water. Is that how you say it? My cousin has that, and she was giving me some makeup yesterday and was putting the colors on the back of her hand. And this stuff took it off like immediately. Whereas I kind of have to struggle to get off my eye makeup because I don't have any eye makeup remover per se. So apparently the Dollar Tree has it for $1. So even with just a little hint of the red, it looks kind of nice. But as you can see, when you wear primer, it's really hard to get it off. But if you have a good makeup remover, I think it will be no problem. So I just think this NYX eye cream eye shadow primer is so good that I really have to work to take off the colors. But anyway, that is what I've done today. I did the contouring to show you how I did that. I did my cheeks. Now my eyebrows are a little bit thin, so they're starting to grow out after I tried to shape them a little better to give them a bit of an arch. So I need to help them out a little bit until they grow back in. And there you go. Now, as I've aged, for some reason, this eyebrow has gotten a lot lower than this one. But that's age, guys. There's not much you can do about that, unfortunately. Unless you got the money for Botox, which I do not. So I definitely highly recommend, if you like makeup, if you like to order makeup from Amazon, this Top Beauty, my friend got this from Top Beauty. And as you can see, the colors are very pigmented and they're beautiful. They're very, very nice. Now for my lips, I have a lip primer, another product from NYX, of course. And this is the NYX lip primer. And I shall put that on. And this is something else that is there to help your lip color stay on better. Okay. Now, I'm going to use this Superstay 24 color coral lip, okay? And trying to see if this is CoverGirl or Revlon. I think it's Maybelline. Actually, it's Maybelline. Maybelline 24 color Super Stay. Okay. First, I'm going to put on a lip liner, a little bit more darker than my lip right there. Now, these that I have are very generic lip liners that I got off of Amazon. And lip liner is something I've never used before either. So basically, you just line the outline of your lips, and especially up here with that little V that your lips do, and then you fill it in, and then you put your lip color on. So this is my Maybelline 24-hour stay, and this is called Coral. Now, this comes with another component to it, okay? This is the lip color. Then it has this with it, okay? Was it this one? No, on the other end. Some of them have them on together, some of them have them separate. It has a sealant, okay? This is on the other end of it. And what you do is you just put it over. And that locks in the lip color on your lips. And I can attest to the fact that, yes, it does last a good 16 hours. I've used this before. So there you have it, everybody. I've done a full face of makeup. And I've used the Bare Minerals, which is so soft and really does a great job. Now, if I didn't have the Bare Minerals, I usually use the Oil of Olay CoverGirl foundation in Buff Beige, which is just as pretty, but I just find that this is so much more flawless looking and translucent than the other one. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've shared some tips from Hot and Flashy about concealers and putting the darker colors above your eyes. If you have hooded eyes like I do, okay, the idea is to put a darker color above your eyelids, all right, and then just extend it up, okay, a little bit, like to there. You would want to extend it up a bit, just to give the illusion that you have a little bit more of an eyelid, okay? See how like I'm putting the this beautiful orange color above it. And then you just bring it up just to give the illusion that your eyes are bigger than they really are. Okay? And can you notice the difference? I do. You know, it makes your eyes look more open, not so tiny because there's a lot of skin kind of crinkled right there. But doing this makes a big difference. So that is another wonderful tip that I've gotten from Fabulous 50s and Hot and Flashy. I hope you've enjoyed my video. I hope you like to do makeup and that you have fun with your makeup experimenting, because I love to experiment and I really like this. I like this look. This light orange looks really pretty above the gold. So you all have a wonderful Sunday and you be fit and pretty. Have a great day. Bye.